Hey, welcome to another episode of the First 45. This is Joe, Hey Kid Nice Robot on the site.
This is Paul, Raccoonicorn on the site.
This time we're going to be checking out the Blob on the Wii. Should we jump in?
It looks colorful and fun. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's check it out. As far as the cinematics go, it's some of the best I've seen on the Wii. I really can't even compare it to anything except maybe Super Mario Galaxy. I mean, since the Wii isn't HDMI, you can't see it on a high-def TV, but it still looks great.
Absolutely, and it hits a weak spot for me because it has colors, and it's all about colors, and I love a good, colorful, vivid experience, and the character designs are awesome.
It feels unique, like we were saying, like a Nicktoons or something.
Absolutely.
And if they have figures of these guys, I definitely want to pick them up. Absolutely.
And it's got its own unique style, and it definitely shines through in not only the graphics, but also the gameplay. The most important aspect of any game, the gameplay.
At one point, we did have to go back, and because it didn't save it, we had to replay for the first parts of the first level, and it was still fun.
I think I would play through the beginning of this game again without qualms.
I think that there's enough there to kind of bridge that gap between a game for like a younger audience, but it has that sense of play that I think an older audience will have fun with too.
The game started out obviously in a tutorial mode, and it was easy, and within the first 45 minutes, we didn't see anything drastically challenging, but once they started adding those ink spots into it, I could see where the jumping puzzles were going to get a little more difficult, and you would have those timed challenges where you would be trying to get these buildings painted, but you're also trying to avoid not going too quickly and running into things. But I could definitely see this game becoming more challenging and much more entertaining.
Yeah, we never hit anything that felt like it was cheap. It seems like they have taken into account some of the floppiness of the controller.
The controls, how do they feel to you?
Pretty good. I would always like it to be tighter, but then you're probably going to lose some of what's challenging about it.
Right. The controls were a little loose, but I mean, you are a blob of paint, so you should slide around a fair amount, and
it's probably right where it needs to be.
You're rolling towards a deadly ink pile, and you have that chance of sliding into it, and it adds a little tension to it.
You're taking a risk. Great sound. It could be a little cheesy, maybe, but I think it's fun. It fits perfectly.
This music's reminding me of Charlie Brown, and
Yes.
I'm loving every second of that. Vince
Yes.
Giraldi.
Not the sad Charlie Brown.
No, of course not.
The fact that when you're painting, you're actually adding your own custom soundtrack in a way. You're adding to the score is a lot of fun. It adds that second element where you're not just painting, but you want to keep the music going. You want to keep adding to it.
Right, and the music drives you along in a way. Every time you jump to a new building and it's like, pew, you hear those horns shoot out. You're like, oh, whoa, this is like, and it adds a little zazz and a little flair.
Yeah, you're getting that visual and audible stimulant. It's really cool. Just like you said, it keeps you like wanting to move forward.
Right, absolutely no qualms with the sound.
No qualms.
Qualm-free.
0% qualms.
I like it. I would absolutely play this game.
Yeah?
We're a little jaded now because we're not young anymore and we're able to enjoy these games as we did when we were like 13.
Yeah.
But I could imagine this is the type of game that would fill in like a void that like a Banjo-Kazooie when I was younger. A really good platformer that wasn't a Mario, but like a very, very good platformer.
Aside from targeting, everything's based on just movement.
Right,
which is
exactly.
kind of nice. It's like a really stripped down platformer with a unique idea.
Right. It's nice. It's a nice change. So 45 minutes. Keep playing?
I think I'd definitely keep playing.
I would keep playing as well, without a doubt. In fact, I'm going to keep playing.
All right.